Hi, family. I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm HYBASIA. I'm in my backyard. Just coming to talk to y'all today. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing fabulous. I know I am. It's a little cool out here, but I have what? My mud cloth, y'all. And my necklace is a whole set. Comes from Nigeria. It's costume jewelry, y'all. I saw some real ones that I thought looked like costume jewelry. And my cousin told me, girl, it's the costume jewelry that looks like the real stuff. So, since I only had a reference of buying costume, I just thought that the real one looked just like the costume jewelry that I like. Because I was not spending that kind of money on the real thing, even if I had the money. But anyway, I hope y'all like it, y'all. Trying to pull it down a little bit. And if you haven't seen another video, I got the mud cloth in Cameroon. Necklace, Nigeria. Earrings, Nigeria. Bracelet, Nigeria. Because that's a set. And my bracelets from the Gambia. I'll try to lower it so y'all can see a little bit more. I don't know. That's pretty much it. It's beautiful though, y'all, right? And underneath is just the regular old normal dress. I've worn it lots of times. It just came off of the rack in the USA, but African-ish. I love to get African-ish things if I can't get the real thing. And my head covering is simply a head scarf tied on my head that I got in the United States somewhere, and I don't even remember where. But it just caught my eye, so I got it. And it goes with lots of things. So anyway, guys, the earrings, necklace, bracelet, all is set. I have some things to talk to you about, always in relation to my life. Part of my Black her story, meaning my story. I'm sharing some photos with y'all from my first photo album, as well as news clippings, things like that. But I'll talk to y'all about it as I go on. Hopefully we won't have any disturbances, but I am outside, y'all, and it's not scripted. Sometimes my neighbors seem to want to cut their grass or do whatever and make noise just when I'm out here trying to record for you guys. So please excuse me if it's some weird noises out here. But anyways, I'm just in my backyard because when you hear sounds, mostly it's nature, not any other sounds that you could hear in my house. It's an old house, y'all, and I do need to fix some things in it. So just hang in there so I can readjust my positioning. I guess I could say I'm in my garden, because I am. My roses, which started off as baby roses, but they're the baby ones that actually grow up. And they're just so beautiful, y'all. I always take pictures so y'all can see how pretty they are. But I just love red roses. My mother did too. She wanted one red rose, and I made sure she got that. She was always talking about that. Like I said, my family, we think that all of life is a circle and nothing's morbid about any of it. So anyways, I use props when I'm talking because I'm a storyteller, y'all. I'm a griot. And a lot of y'all seem to like the props, so why not? It's a win-win situation. Y'all get to see things that I collect, And it makes me able to open up some of my memories, I guess, as I go on with these. So anyway, there's no certain sequence on this. I actually pre-recorded some of my history from the beginning, and I will release it as soon as I get my 1,000th subscriber. But until then, it'll be as the ancestors so motivate me, who live inside of me because they're part of my DNA. So anyways, this is one of my, as my grandmother would say, pocketbooks. I think she's so cute. She's by Sue J Designs, which is Jesus spelled backwards. And I think she's a very cute bag. And just to put my coins in, you know. And I love it. She's just one of my collectibles, because I like to collect lots of things. That one's part of my cooperative economics. Most of the things I buy is cooperative economics. This one is Our Origin Cultures, which I ordered online. But y'all know I can't resist. Africa. And it can be used lots of ways. It's a purse or it's a backpack, depending on how you want to wear it. Yeah, can be both. I prefer to wear it as a purse. A backpack is too much trouble, and it gives people too much access to things that shouldn't be accessed other than by the person that owns it. So anyway, I love my Origin bag. It's a collectible. I've used it a little bit, but I'm happy it's in my collection. Now this one I know came from Ghana, because my cousin traveled with me to Ghana and Nigeria, because she said, I want to go to Africa with you the next time you go. And I hurried up and helped her make a trip, because I was afraid one of us would die and I'd feel guilty if I wasn't the one that died, you know, because I didn't take her with me and she wanted to go. But anyway, I just thought this bag was just so cute. It was just one of those that you get out of the mall in Ghana, because Ghana actually has malls, y'all, like lots of them. See the Africa inside and all of that beading. It's just too cute. It's not anything special. They don't have their names on it or anything. But I just think it's one of my favorite bags. Can't overuse it, because these bags will break, y'all. They're pretty, but they're meant to be, just put your money in it. That's paper money. Don't be putting coins in it and trying to put books in it or anything, or you'll end up with a broken handle. But like I said, one of my favorite bags nonetheless. Now this bag, oh my, I tell you, this got a mind of its own today. But anyway, this cup came from New Orleans. Not really a cooperative economics, but whenever I see a Soul Sister New Orleans, I can't resist it. I don't care who's selling it. I don't care who's selling it. Long as it's a Soul Sister, she representing me, and I loved her afro, so I got it. She had a little straw, but the straw really was not that strong, so it cracked for some reason, and I hadn't even used the straw. But the cup is cool, so hopefully I'll get some use out of it. I just think she's so cute. Soul Sister New Orleans, and I bought it in the French Quarters in New Orleans. This purse from Haiti, beaded bag, And it was one of these, it was like one of these artisans, something about artisans, but it was like a cooperative place where artisans actually sell their products in the shop. But it was one of these big multinational corporations that was running it, you know. And all I know, it was set up as a art center so the artisans could make their money. So I wish I could remember the name of it, but I don't. But it did come from Haiti, made by a Haitian, and beautiful beading work. And you see, I just couldn't resist the snakes. It was like saying, buy me, buy me. But they used blue jean and then beautiful, beautiful beading work. I mean, beautiful. I don't know how long they took to do this beading work, but it's beautiful. One of my favorites. It's another Suge design bag. I collect lots of her bags. I met her in person, y'all, more than once. Now I order her bags online because she doesn't live in the same area as I. When I met her, she was living in Houston, Texas. And I got her bag at Shrine of Black Madonna. That's why I gave her a down payment, y'all. Back then, she even took a down payment for the bag. Of course, the bag stayed with her in layaway until I got it out. But I did love that bag. It was like saying, call me. It's like one of a kind, custom design bags. This one is one of my favorites. I might have to turn this camera around in a minute because of the lighting. Yeah. I think, I don't know. Can y'all see it okay? I'm going to put it on pause and try to turn the light around. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all can see her better from better lighting. I think that's a little bit better. I hope so. This sun seems like it's just changing, where you need to just get more in the sun so the light can be better on you. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get wherever the sun is moving to. So here she goes again. Yeah. And that's Suge Designs. You see her earrings? She can even change her earrings, y'all. These are real earrings. And I have a replacement pair of earrings. She sends a replacement pair. Because the first time I got her bag, the earrings came out. A little, maybe it was something for a passport or whatever. And she had to send me some more to fit the doll. So now she sends me extras. But anyways, hang in there. I have just a couple of more things to show you before I start telling you my story. Even though I guess this is part of my story, huh? Yeah, part of my story. I'm just trying to let y'all have more light on me, the subject. That the sun is coming on and off, so I'm trying to take advantage of the sunshine. Because I don't like fighting lighting. It just messes up stuff. Excuse the noise of this. But sometimes it's not worth putting off the camera just for incidental noises. Especially when it's unwrapping a gift. I think maybe it's the anticipation of it that shouldn't be a disturbance. But anyways, I got this from a vendor at Shrine of the Black Madonna. It's all crocheted. And I don't think I paid more than $30 for her. Maybe. And it wasn't that much, so I was like, oh, I gotta get her. I thought she would have been way more expensive because of all of the work that she put into it. It's not like I bargained her down or anything. See, she got little shoes and everything. She's just so cute. Her little dress, her little poncho moves. And she just got the cutest little face, y'all, with little earrings. Oh, I just love dolls. The little girl in me, this is not gonna grow up. That's my collectibles. I love it. She's just too cute. She just said, buy me, buy me. So, Cooperative Economics bought it at Shrine of the Black Madonna from one of the vendors. She was a sister, and she made this herself. I think when they sell their stuff, they just want you to get it because they know you appreciate their art. I don't really think they're trying to make that much of a profit, especially if you think of your time as money. I collect news, y'all, because sometimes news items is history, even sometimes part of your story or her story or his story. This time it was my story, and it was in the Mirror, a magazine in Cape Coast, Ghana, Saturday, September 12th, 2009. And it says, Mirror Fashion, Agua goes traditional. Queens of a Sappho company and the Agua traditional area showcase the various type of tequila during the climax of the Fetu of Fahe held at Cape Coast last Saturday. Pictures by Tina Arcofor. And guys, it's me right there. And what they was talking about was our crowns that we wore when we were walking with the chiefs as a female chief. That's what we were, not queens. We were female chiefs, but that's the writers making that, and that's okay. But we were female chiefs, and we wore those crowns. They actually sewed them on our heads. They were fine when they sewed them on, but baby, they hurt when the sun hits it and it starts drying on your head. That yarn, for some reason, shrinks and it hurts. You look pretty, but it costs. Beauty costs sometimes. And there's some of my sisters on there. This one right here was with me all the way. She came from Britain. She's a Ghanaian, and she became a chief also. And we was all walking together. All the female chiefs, we sat together. And then some of us, including me, got to shake the President Adamil's hand after his wife shook our hand, his first lady. Now, this is the whole paper opened up. Now, I hope y'all can see it all. I just don't know what all y'all can see or not see. But I'm trying to let y'all see all of it. I did take pictures. That'll be at the end, still photos. And I hope y'all can see everybody. I'm not trying to ignore any of the sisters in the picture at all. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I hope y'all seeing everyone, because I love all of my sisters. And I was the only one installed from the United States. I was just so proud, and I didn't even know I was in the paper. My son at the time, Isaac, sent it to me in the regular old snail mail back then, y'all. And since it's Black History Month, I practice Black history all year. I collect books, and a lot of the books are what? About Africa. And if they're not about Africa, it's about black people in general, no matter where they're from. Even Australia. I got books about the Aborigines, Australia, and everything. But I believe in knowing about my people. And so, see, African beginnings. You can collect the books too and share it with your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, your neighbors' kids, anybody in your family, whoever, it doesn't matter. If they don't like to read yet, tell them reading is fundamental, because that's true. It'll help you become a better person because you can understand the world better. And when you know about yourself even better, that even makes you a better person. You can discuss your history with other people instead of just getting defensive when they say something. You won't know if they're telling the truth or not if you have not studied your history yourself. So that's my advice, is study your history yourself. I wanted to address some of the things that's in my comments. I just wanted y'all to know that thumbnail photo, all of the thumbnail photos y'all see that's professionally done were done by James C. Lewis. The information will be below all of the videos I have saying how you can get in contact with him if you want him to do your photo shoot. Not to say that he's available anymore for you, I don't know, because he's an internationally known photographer. It was on my bucket list for him to do my photo shoot before I couldn't afford him anymore. Because I saw all of the cool photos he took of other people, and I just wanted to look like a model for a day. So when I went in, he had this wonderful woman, Shalon. She was an architect for your face. And she did my makeup fabulous. She did the glamour makeup because he told her do the works for me. So I look like any other model. All models are plain before they're made up. It's the makeup that makes you look different, you know? It makes you model ready, photo shoot ready. And that's what I wanted to do. But y'all, it's not back in the day when I was younger. I was 63 years old. And those thumbnail photo shoots that y'all see online, all of the model looking pictures of me, Wakanda forever looking pictures, Madonna looking and whatever, they are all when I was 63 years old. I was already retired. I'm 67 now, so it's 4 years ago. So I don't know about being younger. 4 years younger don't mean nothing. You know, you pretty much look the same in 4 years. My eyes haven't even changed in 4 years. The only thing different is back then I was covering my hair with different hair colors instead of just letting it be its natural gray. Sometime I would put like a little reddish brown tint on it or something, or hazel or something, whatever. It was like a little tint on my hair. The gray would still show, but it was a tint. And so I had to wash my hair because it was like too dark for the photo shoot. And I wanted to wash that hair color out of my hair. So I washed it at least 6 or 7 times before the photo shoot so it could look natural. So yeah, my hair is dark in that photo shoot, but it's because I put hair color in there. like a Shaka Zulu moment. He put shoe polish in his hair to color, and I put regular old hair coloring in my hair to make it darker for the photo shoot, y'all. That's it. I did it for the photo shoot. If I take another photo shoot, I would just leave my hair the color that it is, which is mostly gray. I can tell y'all, if I wouldn't have put color on my hair, it wouldn't have been that dark color. It was like a dark brown in it. When you photograph it, it looks black. So no, I was not back in the day kid. I was 63 years old on those photos. But James C. Lewis is an excellent photographer, and he did his thing, y'all. Yes, he did. And I did mine, because I followed his directions and took some cool shots. He was playing Mali music in the background, and I was just moving to the music, y'all. Yeah, I was. So anyway, I do my bucket list because I live my life like I'm dying, because tomorrow is promised to no one. The rest of today is not even promised. So I do what I want to do, but I can afford to do, y'all. And that photo shoot was fabulous, and it was worth every dollar that I paid. And no, I ain't telling y'all how much I paid, but y'all can talk to James and see if he got time to squeeze y'all in, and he could tell y'all how much it would cost to do a photo shoot. Like I said, if he got time, because he's internationally known. He got his work all in Paris and everywhere, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, I just wanted y'all to know that I was 63 and for my professional photo shoot with James C. Lewis, the international photographer. But anyways, I'm talking to y'all about some of the similarities that happened in Galveston that reminded me of the motherland after I gone to the motherland, like just say Gambia. When I'm in Gambia, I'm always saying, oh, this reminds me of Galveston when I was growing up, because Galveston was like little Africa to me, not to anybody, not to everybody else. I'm talking about to me, because I grew up doing segregation. So we had 29th Street Beach and West Beach. That was the beach for colored people. I went to Catholic school. It was for what? Colored people. I went to a Catholic church. That was a black Catholic church. So the majority of the people I saw were black like me. You know, the nuns were black. The only person that was white in the church was the priest. That's it, you know. And you can go to the motherland right now and you see, you know, a minority of everybody else and a majority of us. So it was similar, y'all. We went to the beach on Sunday. They go to the beach on Sunday in the Gambia. The only difference I see is when the Gambians go on the beach, it's family time. They kick back, they laid back, they going in the water, enjoying themselves. When we went to the beach, some of the people went in the water, enjoyed themselves, more than likely the children. The adults, on the other hand, wore their Sunday best, and they was looking like, you know, strutting their stuff, because they wanted you to see how good they look, because they worked so hard during the week, y'all. They didn't have the opportunity to wear their little dress clothes. So they got to let the people on the beach see how good they looked on Sunday. I mean, they looked like they was going to church or something, or to the club, you know. I guess that's where they met all their boyfriends and girlfriends and everything else out there. You know, they homeboys, homegirls, whatever. But it looked like little Africa in the pictures. And if you hang in there long enough, I'll try my best to upload them. And you'll see them at the back of the video. Because I'm telling you, I did not even see anybody much that looked like me. Well, like me, once integration happened, in my classes or whatever, that was the culture shock. I didn't have to leave the country to have a culture shock. But anyways, I'm sending my shout out to Holy Rosary School today, because if it wasn't for Holy Rosary School, I would not have that love for reading like I do. The nuns took me to Rosenberg Library and helped me get my first library card. The nuns helped us to go to the opera, well, really light opera in Houston. They sing in English in light opera. And we was just so fascinated. It was like we was in another world, Like I said, they were so dedicated to giving us the best education that they could in Jim Crow America that I would have wanted to be a nun if I could have only got married and had kids. Because I couldn't leave that thought go, because I thought family was so important, and I thought guys was just the greatest thing ever. I just couldn't see myself just being a nun without a husband and kids. So that's the way things go. Oh. So anyway, shout out to the Holy Family nuns, one being my cousin, Sister Jeanette. She was the principal when I was going to school there. And I remember when I was taking my little exams and everything throughout my life, I don't really think I was so much stressed about taking tests too much until I got to college. But before then, I didn't, because my grandmother would always say, nothing beats a failure but a try. And so I tried my best. And now, as an adult, that's the same thing that I do. I try my best, because I know nothing beats a failure but a try. And even when my relatives would say, you read too much, you're gonna get a headache, your eyes gonna hurt. They just couldn't understand, because they were illiterate, the ones that was asking me that. My Aunt Betty would help me with my homework, because she was my mother's younger sister. So she had the opportunity to go to school and finish high school and go to nursing school and be a nurse later. And my Uncle Edward, he was able also to go to school. My Uncle Anthony, he was able to go to school. That was my mother's younger siblings. But as for my mom and grandmother and all of them, they just was just wondering why in the world this girl liked to read so much. But then later, as y'all know, when I found out who my dad was, Charles Edward Spencer Jr., he went away to college on an academic scholarship, was taking pre-med courses, but he also won like a wrestling championship when I was 1 year old. And what? At the City Auditorium in Galveston. So anyways, I took some after him, because I used to love going to the wrestling match with my grandfather and with Miss Sporty, our next door neighbor. Didn't even know my dad was a wrestler. But sometimes things just inside of you and you don't know why. So anyways, I have little notes down, because I was just trying to let y'all see some of this stuff. And I already told y'all about my bucket list and the nuns being fabulous. Far as I'm concerned, I don't care who didn't like going to Holy Rosary. That's their problem. I'm telling you from my perspective. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes we got beaten, with your little ruler in your hand or pop on your butt or whatever. But baby, that was just leftovers from slavery time. That's all it was. Because when I went to Sam Houston Junior High, it was a public school, and they still popped us. The only time they quit hitting us was when integration happened for Ball High School, and they could not hurt everybody else's children. You know, they was limited to just hurting black kids, and they couldn't do that because that would have been discrimination. So they couldn't hit nobody. So I was happy. That was one plus of integration in Galveston. Nobody hit us anymore. All of a sudden, they could just go by our exams, you know, our testing, to decide where to place us in a class and let us do well in a class or not do well in a class, and talk to us like we were human beings, you know, and not just think that they could just beat us like they did their own kids. When integration happened, they found out that teaching was a job. They wasn't doing it like they babysitting, you know, or keeping their own kids, you know. It wasn't a volunteer position. So as a job, you have to figure out how to take care of other people's children without treating them like you did yours, with the beatings if they didn't do perfect like you wanted them to. But anyways, I think that wrap that up. If y'all have any other things y'all want me to talk about, please do put them in the comments down below, because that's how I get my motivation to do my talks with y'all, by the comments that I get, you know. As I'm telling you, if people wouldn't have thought that picture was from back in the day, I had to just look it up. I'm like, what? It was not back in the day. I was 63 years old. A little dye goes a long way, I guess, a little hair dye. But I find no solace in being younger or younger looking. My family looks good until almost time for them to check out of this universe. It's just in my DNA. It's nothing I do special to make my skin look any kind of way, or my face look any kind of way. No facelifts, nothing like that. No cosmetic surgery. And I'm not wearing any makeup. When I do, it's very, very seldom, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody have to be getting married, or it's some big fancy thing that a church is having or whatever, and I'm gonna go, you know. So that's where you'll see me looking different. But most of the times, I'm just a natural woman, y'all. So anyways, I thought I'd share a little of my history with y'all about going to Catholic school, going to our little black/colored beaches on Sunday, especially, because our parents were off on Sunday. Like everybody was off on Sunday. And so it was a nice time in the neighborhood. I sure hope that y'all are having a wonderful Sunday. This is a happy Sunday for me. I can still listen to the birds in my backyard. I don't know where they're coming from. They somewhere in the trees. I hear all the dogs seem like they want to be on video. Even if it's just, you know, the audio version of it. And that's okay. At least they not making noise like the guy who was cutting the grass earlier. It's like I had to wait to come out here just to make this video. And now it's getting cloudy again. So that means it's time for me to wrap this up before it rains on my head, y'all. Until next time, guys, peace, peace, power to the people, and I'm out, y'all. Bye.